Hey, I'm going to tell you what makes our copper so special, because like you can go onto Amazon and you can find copper pretty much anywhere. But here's the thing, our copper is pure copper, and we know that because we provide the copper to the artisans. And you wouldn't think that that's a big deal, but it is. And that's because you need to hear the story behind how this brand started. So a gentleman out of British Columbia named Al Nazir, he started this business, and the story is that he went to northern India with his wife. Maybe not with his wife, can't remember that part. He went to northern India and he was looking for a copper bathtub because he knows about all of the benefits of copper. So he went right to where they start manufacturing them, and he went village to village, compared prices, and the prices were all over the place. So he started asking these villagers, like, how is it that you're selling this product for this many thousand and your neighbor's selling it for this many thousand less, when in theory you're selling the exact same product? And what he found out was that in order to sell their product, the artisans would add impurities to the metal so that the metal would be cheaper, so that their prices could be cheaper and they could compete with other villages, so that they would make sales. So what his thinking was he spoke to these artisans and he said, you know, you're ruining your karma. Every time you lie to somebody and tell them that this is pure copper and it's not pure copper, you're ruining your karma. You're lying to people's faces. And they said, well, what do you want us to do? We got to make a living. We need to compete with the other villages. And then what I like to say is, in true Canadian fashion, he found a way for everybody to win. So he created this Karigar copper brand. Karigar means artisan. And what he's done is he's created a seal. You can kind of see it there, but it's on all of the product. And there is an actual location, like an artisan workshop, where all of the artisans who make Karigar copper work. It's a safe work environment, and everybody who's in there is paid a fair wage. The reason that he can ensure that they're paid a fair wage is that he provides them the copper. When the copper is used up and turned into a product, the Karigar seal goes on it, and then they can take their product out into the market, or he can take their product out into the market and say, we can assure you that this is real copper, so you're not going to get swindled. Because the artisans are able to prove that they're using real copper, the artisans can charge a fair wage for their labor, and the customer's not getting taken advantage of, and the artisan's not getting taken advantage of. So it's a great way to create a win-win situation for both these artisans and for the customers. So that is the story of Karigar copper, and we were so impressed by the story and the ethics behind it that we decided we would carry it and help promote the brand.